So the Open the Cages tour is a collaboration between artists, filmmakers, musicians, and activists. It's basically a touring animal liberation fest that's going to be traveling up the western United States as well as Canada. Each stop will include musical performances, demonstrations, as well as the first United States screenings of a new anti-vivisection film called Maximum Tolerated Dose. Even though we're individuals organizing this tour, we are sponsored by Stop Animal Exploitation Now, as well as having help from other groups across North America. Anyone that's interested in abolishing animal testing will find these events appealing. We designed this tour to attract a wide range of people. We try to create these events to be as a welcoming space for everyone involved. We're going to have a safer space policy at every stop, so everyone is welcome, everyone is involved, and we've designed these events specifically to be a comfortable setting for everyone. What people can do who are first getting involved in animal rights, for one, they can stop buying and consuming animal products, stop buying and consuming products that are tested on animals, and these events will actually be a great jump-off point for new animal rights activists that are just getting involved, because this tour will be including a variety of different introductory events as well as workshops from seasoned activists. As well as the protests that will be happening will be great events for even activists that have been involved in protesting these animal research facilities for quite a while. We'll have legal observers there, so everyone's going to be safe. The reason that we combined art, music, and film for the tour is because people connect with different liberation struggles through different avenues and mediums. We want to create not only a welcoming but also a familiar place for people to come and connect with other activists, meet like-minded people, and collaborate together, and hopefully start groups up in these areas that we'll be passing through. The goal of this tour is to raise awareness about the pseudoscience known as vivisection, as well as building bridges and connections with other activists and local groups. We wanted to bring animal rights back to an era when people would travel from all across the United States to descend on one city for a series of demonstrations or for a campaign. The reason that we picked the cities that we did is because each city was specifically chosen because they host a different animal research facility or laboratory. Most people don't even know that these facilities exist, and they're sitting right in their own backyard. For example, Charles River Laboratory in Reno, Nevada, as well as Oregon Health and Sciences University, which is here in Portland, Oregon. One of our main goals is to expose these laboratories to let people know in the area that their tax money is going to fraudulent research, it's going to hurting other humans, it's going to killing primates for nothing more than a pseudoscience and a lie known as vivisection. The film Maximum Tolerated Dose is the first feature-length film by Decipher Films, as well as the first feature-length documentary about vivisection. This tour will include the first United States screenings of this film, so anyone that's interested in seeing it, I highly recommend to come out and see it. Every screen that we're going to have is going to be on a sliding scale donation. No one's going to be turned away for lack of funds. This is going to be a very important documentary. Vivisection is one of the most inhumane and unethical forms of animal exploitation in the world today. These animals are infected, gassed, burned, asphyxiated, all for consumer products and for medical research purposes. These researchers refuse to acknowledge the ethical problems that exist with testing on animals against their will to benefit humans, as well as are unwilling and unable to debate the actual scientific validity of the work that they do. So each stop will include musical performances from Garbage Face, which is Carl, the director of Maximum Tolerated Dose, as well as myself, my solo project Mike XVX. And we'll be reaching out to local bands with that care and animal rights related message to help reach out to other people in the community and bring more people in for the events. Though there is a core group of people involved in the Open the Cages tour, we're reaching out to local groups in each city as well as individuals for help. And the reason being is we want this to be as much of a community effort as possible. We want to reach people from all different walks of life. We want to hear a chorus of different voices, different experiences, to come out, share their stories, communicate with us, connect with us, help build a more unified and cohesive movement for animal liberation. So our message to these animal testing companies is, we know what goes on in these facilities, we know that you break the laws and violate your own rules that you even created for your facility, and we know what it takes to bring this industry to its knees. We're not going to back down, we're not going to fold under police intimidation and government repression. We're going to stand up, we're going to fight back, and we're going to get the word out about what goes on in your facility, whether you like it or not. For those interested in creating a better world for humans and non-humans, we implore you to get involved in local groups, start reaching out to individuals, and finding out how you can help animals. This is not just a tour about animal liberation, but a tour about total liberation. It's about creating a better world for all of us and not leaving anyone else behind. We don't want to succeed in this world unless we can all succeed.